Hi guys. So I just thought I would record a short video to show you how to use essential oils and what kind of bottles or inhalers what you can actually use to enhance your yoga practice and to add something to the practice. We have been incorporating our oils into Yin practices for a while now, and we have had really awesome reviews. Um, if you have tried oils before, if you do own some of them, just maybe try it. It doesn't really need to be just a yin practice, any yoga practice, or maybe at the points where you need a little bit more mindfulness ingested into your body and mind, or just at any point of your day, really. So I'm just going to show you how we use essential oils during the yoga practice. So first of all, I have, and I use inhalers, which have become my absolute favorite ones. We use rollers and we use bottles. So bigger bottles, smaller bottles, I prefer to make them into little droppers because it just makes it easier to apply. But again, it's totally up to you. You can also spray the room, you can spray the mat. The only thing I would say is if your oils are diluted with carrier oils, which should be if you're applying them onto your body, then just watch the mat. My mat marks with the oils, so I don't tend to put my wrists or feet onto the mat if I know that I've been using oils. So what I do is I just always have a blanket here, and you can start the practice with rubbing your oils into the feet. Some people are not very much feet people, so they don't like their feet touched, rubbed. So don't feel it's something you have to do, but maybe because it's your own feet and nobody is going to actually watch you doing it, or nobody's going to be looking at your pedicures, manicures, or anything. As Medora says, my feet are wrinkly, which really doesn't bother me. But anyway, so for the feet, I would use a dropper. Okay, you could always use a roller, but it just makes it easier because you can actually apply a little bit more oils onto it. The feet, same as the wrist and same as the temples, they have slightly bigger pores. So your oils are going to enter the bloodstream, the lymphatic system, and everything else in your body a little bit faster if you go through the feet, through the wrists, through the temples. Especially beneficial to do it if you need to calm down, okay? So just some calming blends before you go to sleep. It's an excellent way of inviting deeper, more mindful, and just better sleep in general. So what we do with the feet, I would apply few drops onto the palm of my hands, and then I would rub it here, and then I would start to slowly rub the oils into my feet, keeping my feet on the blanket. With same as with the reflexology, we work towards the heart. You want to drain your body of toxins, just anything that your body is not needing. So just draining all that lymph, taking it to the heart and throwing it out. Okay, from the base of the toes towards the heel, just nice strokes here, and then release. Okay, you can go and explore your feet and then just see which points of the feet are probably needing a little bit more of a massage. If you are a foot person, you might just like just gently massaging your feet. And if you are familiar with reflexology and you know the points on your feet, makes it even better. The only point that I know and I would probably apply slight pressure onto or massage a little bit into is your K2 point. So in And the meridian is the Chinese meridian world or acupuncture points. It's a K2 point. That's the point where the kidney point, where we draw the energy from the earth. So it's a grounding point and it's a relaxing point. It's when you need to relax a little bit more, distress. It's also a sexual energy point, so just be careful. But it is most of the point that we would massage if we need a little bit more of distress in our life. So the point is situated just underneath the ball of the foot here, probably in the middle of your second and third toes here. So just under. Don't apply too much pressure, just nice, gentle pressure onto the point. Maybe just hold it for 5, 10, 30 seconds. You can also apply that pressure during your yin hold, especially like if you are in the butterfly, which is knees out. You can also, or you can always just pop your thumbs into that point and then just hold it here. Okay, so the feet, we do the feet first. If you're not doing the feet, you can go straight into your rollers and halers, just again, whichever works for you. Depending on what you're using, you can, before we start the breath practice, I like inhalers, you might like rollers. So if it's a roller, I would put some oils on your pulse points, maybe the same as you use for the feet, maybe different, okay? Because you've still got some sand on your hands, so maybe it would make more sense to use the same oils. So we put them onto the pulse points, we rub them together, and then we cup your hands, and then just take an in-breath from here. If it's an inhaler, we open the inhaler, shake it, and closing your eyes, just taking a big in-breath, and then out-breath. I'm not going to take you through the whole practice, but I like having 3 big in-breaths and out-breath. And after every out-breath, we close your eyes, we just keep them closed, and reflect and analyze on what you can smell, how it makes you feel, what oils you might be able to detect by smelling, by inhaling, or by just inhaling from the palms of the hands. Obviously, you will know which oils are in your blend, so just trying to see which ones are going to come through a little bit more than other ones. Okay, you've got oils of different notes, top notes, middle notes, and light notes. So the deeper notes oils, more grounding oils like vetiver, like frankincense, like patchouli, so all the earthy ones, they're going to come through a little bit later. Maybe you might feel something, you might smell something, but you'll probably smell it a little bit more in about 5 to 10 minutes once lighter oils are going to evaporate. And then I like doing it 3 times. So we go back into another in-breath. Just relax in your body, relax in your face. And then we do the same. We close your eyes and then we analyze and then we reflect and notice what else you can feel, you can smell after you do the second breath. And then we do it for the 3rd time. And then again, just trying to see and feel what other oils maybe are coming through. Maybe you're feeling already a little bit more relaxed. Maybe there's some other sensations, emotions, feelings coming through. And then you start your breath practice. So just any breath practice, meditation of the choice. If you're using a mala, you can just go with the mala and then work on your affirmations, on your mantras, or just any breath practice. During the yoga practice itself, if the oils are already evaporated, you can always reapply them just before you go into a hold, like in yin postures. We do only 5 to 6 postures in a class. So before every posture, you can just reapply a little bit more. Take a few breaths before you go into the posture and go into the posture. Or maybe depending on the pose, you can have your hands cupped. You can diffuse the same oils. You can use your wax melts if they've got any oils or anything that makes you feel more relaxed. So just bringing in more relaxation, mindfulness into the practice. Oils do help you to go a little bit deeper, I would say a lot more deeper into the practice. And they also work on bringing up various emotions and calming the mind. And then just basically, they are amazing to use during the practice. If we use oils in yin style practice, so I would go for something that is more grounding, relaxing, soothing. You don't want to use anything uplifting. So you want to calm your brain and switch to parasympathetic mode. So my very last creation is I use Buddha wood oil, vetiver, mandarin oil, and clary sage. So that's the one I use now, and I love it. It's my new one, so I really like it. For the inhaler, that's my second favorite one. It's got mandarin, lavender, chamomile, and vetiver oils. Really nice and relaxing, great for going to sleep, before going to sleep, great for relaxation. If you're using oils during a more flowing yoga practice and you would like to bring in more kind of pick me up mode, so you want to switch into more kind of like energized mode so that you can flow but still be mindful. You can use different combinations, like you can use uplifting oils. It doesn't mean you're going to be jumping like a crazy rabbit here. It just lifts up your mood. And some orange, bergamot is great for either relaxation or uplifting the mood. So it's a very dual kind of oil, so it can uplift, it can come down. Bergamot, grapefruit is the same beautiful oil, amazing, smells great, uplifts the mood, a great pick me up oil. You can diffuse oils, and then maybe when you're doing the breath work, depending on the goal, if you want to open your airways a little bit more, maybe just use something pepperminty, something like rosemary, eucalyptus, peppermint in it. So your airways are getting more open and you can inhale more. If we're doing the breath work with the goal of going a little bit deeper, just go for your grounding oils. And then after you've done your breathing and when you're ready to go into more flowing practice, then go for more uplifting oils. Okay, it's totally fine to mix them up, okay? It's nothing wrong with that. You're just gonna infuse your brain with slightly different sense. And you're not doing it straight away, because by the time you get to your practice bed, it's going to be about 10-15 minutes from the start of the practice, so it's totally fine. Okay, and then at the end of the practice, when you go into relaxation, I like using the inhaler and go through exactly the same process of 3 breaths, and then just reflecting and noticing how your body is feeling, or roller, or just whichever other stuff you would like to use. So that was meant to be a very short video, but hopefully you are managing to watch it all. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And I'm wishing you a lovely, smelly, grounding, uplifting, beautiful day. And I'll see you soon. Bye.